Good morning. Just gonna follow you guys. Alright, bye.
It's going to be a great match. She's been working really hard. She's focused. She's locked in right now. She's cutting weight. It's not an easy thing to do, but that's what you got to do to become champion, right? You got to do the things that not everyone's willing to do. You got to do the hard things. And she's doing exactly that now. She's looking sharp. She's in shape. Her technique's on point. Game plan's on point. Her mind's on point. It's just time to go and do what she likes to do, scrap. And she's gonna do exactly that. So it's gonna be a great match. I'm excited for it, excited for her. Yeah, only great things to say. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I try not to focus too much on the person that I've already fought. Like, obviously, me and Brianna have fought before at ADCC in the final, which is cool. It was a very, technical final. It was really tough. She was a really, really great opponent. But it's also been almost 2 years now. It's a very long time ago. I've developed, I'm sure she's developed too. Our game's changed, so I feel like it's like a whole new challenge. And I never really focus on who it is. I focus more on just my jiu-jitsu and preparing for the camp. Yeah, I don't think I've ever fought on a Polaris in Wales. I think this is my first one, which is crazy. I've always just lived elsewhere and for majority of my black belt career. So I'm very excited for that. It'll be really cool to do a homecoming kind of thing with the show. But yeah, I think getting to fight on home turf is really cool. And my parents are gonna come, so that's a nice bonus, and it's not too far for them. Only an hour and 15 minutes kind of thing. I want to showcase more of my guard. I feel like I get pigeonholed a lot as a top player who likes to wrestle, and to be fair, that's a fair assumption. I do like to stay on top a lot of the time, but I also love playing guard. That would be my plan. Obviously, if someone I'm fighting is insisting on playing bottom, I'm not going to then, show myself on my back. I want to make the match as exciting as possible, but I really do want to showcase my guard for once. That would be nice.
Not coached right now. Get after it. Let's go. Get after it. Not coached. Show me something good right now. Let's go.
Because Polaris has always given their support to me. It made the most sense. They've always, in the past we've talked about things and things that I would love to see them do, and things they'd like to see from me too. And we've always had a interactive kind of relationship where, there was the Women's Grand Prix. We had a conversation about it, and they did it. They put it on. There was a conversation before about I feel like it should be main event, and they were like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So they've always been very open to conversation and pushing women's jiu-jitsu as well, which is very, very important to me. And I feel like it was an obvious decision. It's exclusive in the UK, and to me they're the forefrunner. Forefrunner? They are great. That's what I'm gonna say. They're great, and yeah, it's always been super professional. It's probably the most professional show I've been on, and also I'm friendly with everyone who's there. I know them so well. I fought on Polaris since I was a purple belt. Well, we did the full women bracket that had Jazari, Chelsea, Elvira, and then myself. It's a full women bracket. I was a purple belt, and then I ultimately got to fight Jazari Matuda on that, which was a huge moment in my career. So a lot of my biggest moments in my career have been on Polaris. So it just made sense, and literally I get to fight at home. That never happens. I never get to fight in Wales, so it made sense.
As we know, Tuesdays and Thursdays are volume days. When it's time to train, when it's time to drill, when it's time to spar, when it's time to do situationals, we're locked in. I'm locked in. I expect the same out of you guys. You guys, excellent job today on 3 hard work. 1, 2, 3, hard work! Hard work, guys. Clap it up.
material in your futures.
What are you going to do to Ffion? Squeeze her head. This is for your personal outtakes.
Today I did a little session with my friend Margot Chicarelli. I'm sure people who are watching this know who she is. She's my partner in crime, you know, obviously a huge reason why I'm here in California. So we had a no-gi session along with Dorothy Dow and Sarah Rafferty. All great people, great friends, and great jiu-jitsu. So I met Margot. She basically, like, I was prepping for an event. I don't remember which one, but Margot was like, hey, why don't you come down to California and get some training in with me? And, you know, I jumped on the opportunity. I hadn't actually met her in person. We'd like conversed online a few times. And then honestly, like, that friendship for me was like, just like really a game changer. I wasn't really like friends with someone else who was kind of on the same path as me and who was like pursuing the same goals. And you know, the training was fantastic, like the energy was good, like we're great friends now. So you know, any opportunity I get to kind of cross train with her is definitely something I seek. And you know, obviously goes without saying, you know, she's training at Art of Jiu-Jitsu, and that's, you know, one of the best jiu-jitsu academies in the world. So obviously the standard of training here has been wonderful as well, you know, and Guy is an amazing coach, and you know, so it's been obviously nice to have all those benefits as well. But definitely, you know, Margot's my partner in crime on this, so we collaborate a lot on different events and preparing for them. Yeah.
Squeeze the head. Squeeze.
Yeah, I'm just looking to round out my game. I think I'm like someone who plays, I'm quite like risk averse, and I feel like I play really, I don't know, like a safe style of jiu-jitsu, which is really great, but definitely against like the top of the top. Sometimes I feel like kind of been hesitant in my matches and not committing to certain things. So I'm really like personally right now trying to kind of like build confidence and not be shy to like impose myself in my matches, and kind of dictate the pace a little bit more. I have the tendency to kind of like receive. I think technically speaking, like I'm definitely been working on, I guess, like staying in the pocket with my guard passing. Like I want to feel confident that like I don't need to necessarily go in and out as much. Like I can stay in the pocket and just kind of cook my opponents, put the pressure on them, make them want to give up. That's something I've been definitely working on quite a bit, and have the confidence, you know, even if I do get entangled, to actually just, you know, be that old man who's like, I'm on top, so my position's better no matter what.
Score with me, come on.
Yeah, I think like just keeping like a good tempo, not being impatient and overextending myself. Like Fiona's like a very forward fighter, so I don't want to like be rash with anything and like, yeah, basically overextend, give access, you know, for those knee cuts, for her to connect to my upper body. I definitely want to just keep a calm tempo going. I don't want to get caught up in kind of like this like aggressive dogfight, you know. I want to play on my own terms. Wow.
Well,
too much time with Margot. I can spin too.